The L.A. Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets are in the fourth period of a game in Shanghai. State TV in China is not airing that preseason game, and this continues the back and forth. Want to bring in Jason Whitlock, host of Speak for Yourself on FS1. Jason, thank you for joining our program today. You were hot on fire the other night on Tucker, and I wanted to hear you out a little bit today. I think the biggest development is that the NBA called off a press conference where some of its star players, like LeBron James, would be forced to speak about this. What are you sensing at the moment on this story?
Well, I think LeBron James, Adam Silver, the commissioner of the league, they're all being told basically by China, Nike, shut up and dribble, just play basketball, and that's what they're doing today. And, you know, this provides them a level of protection. They won't say anything stupid or say anything that further irritates the relationship with China, but I hope that this is a great educational experience for sports fans, for Americans, and for LeBron James and these athletes to really understand how they're being used and manipulated and who they're really answering to. And it's the Chinese market that they're answering to. Nike's answering to it. They're beholden to the Chinese market. The NBA is beholden to Nike and the Chinese market for money. And so now we have to play by their rules. And the rules in China far different. The rules in a communist country far different than here in America. And so, look, I know we have some problems here in America, but I hope these guys are getting a greater understanding of the freedoms we enjoy.
Well, it's an interesting
here in America.
comment. Yeah, at some point, they're going to have to answer these questions, whether it's in China, whether they come back home to L.A. or here in New York. You made some.
Oh, they're not going to answer them, Bill.
Well, they're going to be questioned. And then the
Nike's not going to allow it.
But are they allowed to answer the question, or do they answer it like Steve Kerr did the other day when he literally mumbled his words? You made some really interesting comments the other night about the shoe contracts in China, off-season visits by players and how much money they make there. And this is a letter on behalf of some bipartisan members of Congress. I'm going to summarize it this way, Jason. NBA players have a rich history of speaking out on sensitive topics of social justice and human rights inside the United States. And the NBA takes pride in defending their right to do so. Yet while it's easy to defend freedom of speech when it costs you nothing, equivocating when profits are at stake is a betrayal of fundamental American values. Go ahead and respond to that now.
Well, I would take it a step further and I think a lot of the things that are being said here in America by these athletes, sponsored by Nike, is really at the behest of China. Look, China and communist regimes have a long history of portraying the West, America, the United States of America, as racist. And they do it to cover up their own racism and the brutality of communism. And so these athletes, again, I don't think they fully understand how they're being manipulated by the China and communism and their addiction to that money over there. They're doing the bidding of the communist regime by constantly attacking America and portraying America as unrecoverably racist. I just hope these guys are getting educated about the whole, just the bigger picture, the broader picture, and be more respectful of the freedoms we have here in America, the progress we've made here in America. Let's quit demonizing America. I hope that when they come home from China, they figure out who the real bad guys are.
Wow, Jason Whitlock, strong commentary. I hope you come back, okay? And there will be follow-up on this. I'm certain we can guarantee that. Thank you, sir. Nice to see you today.
Thank you.
You bet.